It is now 4 p.m. on May 18th Beijing time. Yesterday, the video suggested that EURUSD go long at 1.0794 to 1.0730. After the release, the lowest price was 1.0811, which was 17 points away from the entry point. It rose to 1.0851 in advance, with a cumulative increase of 40 points. While in the right direction, it is not a valid signal. Because still held the long position in 1996 to 1985 the day before yesterday, we did not give a new gold signal yesterday. Affected by the optimism of the U.S. debt ceiling negotiations, the U.S. dollar index and U.S. bond yields rose to surprise gold prices, triggering the stop loss in 1983 with a loss of 20 to 130 points. Intraday signals will set a take profit and stop loss before entering the market. Currency pairs do not exceed 75 points at most, and gold does not exceed 150 points. The risk of light warehouse participation is controllable. Due to the current market turmoil, manual operations must be carried out in a planned manner for each position. Lao Dai's master account has been using the EA program to cooperate with the quantitative trading of EURUSD and GBP/USD, superimposing intraday signals, and the monthly profit is stable at 8% to 13%. Those who are used to trading by themselves can join the traders group to obtain daily operation signals with precise points every day. Those who want stable income can choose to join the account management business and bind a master account to carry out copy trading. No limit to the platforms or brokers. The observation password of the main account will be provided throughout the cooperation, and the effect of the account transaction can be seen within 2 weeks. If interested, you can add the contact information at the top of the screen. How to operate today? Let's look at EURUSD first. Recently, the market has digested the mold of the U.S. debt ceiling. Global risk funds have flowed into the bond market from the stock market and emerging markets. The U.S. dollar and U.S. bond yields have temporarily risen. It is expected that the debt agreement can be negotiated before this week. Before the achievement, the trend of non-U.S. currencies was more cautious and slightly pessimistic. But the market sentiment was not a risk control, but a prudent arbitrage action or a programmed fast-in and fast-out operation. Below 1.0780 to 1.073 belongs to the oversold area to ease the decline, and you can do long positions in this range within the day. And the upper resistance is far around 1.0940. EURUSD suggests to do more at 1.0785 to 1.0720, put stop loss at 1.0710. However, after gold fell below the key supports of 2000 and 1987, it continued to decline, and the short-term rebound momentum was limited. The upper point for short selling is still relatively far from 2000 and 2016, and the lower part is 1970, which is the low point of the shock range. There may be medium and long-term funds starting to buy at low prices here, which has certain support. However, during the risk period, funds will also be extremely limited. It is recommended to wait for 1960 to 1950 before doing long positions, so that the cost of buying is also advantageous. Gold can be long in 1960 to 1949, and the stop loss is placed in 1947. In addition to Europe and gold, 2 to 3 products will be selected from the 5 targets of GBP, AUD, GPY, silver, and crude oil, including their supports, resistance, and directions will be given for reference. The upper part is yesterday's signals review chart, and the lower part is today's point view sharing, but it is only recommended for traders who have a certain short-term trading basis. The target point is not placed on the video. Lao Dai will also watch the market trend and notify more accurate selling tips in the group. Scan the QR code on the top of the screen for cooperation consultation and contact me. Finally, I will give you a famous quote from Steve Jobs.